So this is my first impression of the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So the reason why I got this was because I was a little, I guess, nervous or, I don't know, self-conscious to record in public with my big mirrorless camera. I have a Sony a7 IV. That one takes a really good picture. So I've been looking into other options, and I came across either the Osmo Pocket 3 or the Osmo Action 5 Pro. Again, I did a lot of research on both of them. I think I'm gonna end up getting both of them, but for now I wanted to give this one a shot. So this one has its pros and cons. This one's really small, discreet, so then I can use this to do things like this, vlog in public, and not have this big camera in front of me. So as it builds confidence and I get more comfortable, then I can transition into the larger a7 IV. This one, from what I read and what I understand, it works really well. The picture quality is good. So right now I have it just on auto settings. I have no filters. I'm just trying it out for what it can do on its own. I've had the DJI the Mic 2, so I have that connected to it now. Right now I have it connected to a RAM arm that's connected to the truck, so I'm not sure if there's any jitters or anything like that, just because the road and how it's set up, it could potentially be bouncing up and down and moving around just from that setup. With this one, I'm able to try to build my confidence. The Osmo Action 5, I think that one it's smaller. It will compensate for the smaller jitters on this. I could put it like in random places to get some unique angles. But this one's good for that like cinematic look from what I understand. So today I'm driving to the gym right now, and I'm going to use this to record some gym content. I do a lot of CrossFit, so I'll be using this for that kind of content there. I have another channel that's called Thick and Fit. On that one we do a lot of like reviews, fitness related content, so I'm sure I'll be using this for that as well. So yeah, here's my first impressions of the Osmo Pocket 3. I already saw a huge list of accessories that I want, but for now I'm just gonna use what I got, try to get used to this, try to get that comfort, and then start adding on to it. We're gonna go to the gym now. I believe we're gonna do some deadlifts. That's gonna be the strength portion. After the deadlifts, then we are going to do a short workout, kind of like a core workout, if you will. It's gonna be like a 300-meter row, 25 kettlebell swings, and like 30 sit-ups. You got to complete that within a certain window, and then repeat that. Workout's done. Initial impression on that one, it's pretty cool. It's really convenient because you have the DJI Mimo app. So having that, you're able to frame it and get some angles that you're looking for. And then it has that tracking feature. I didn't really use that too much. Just try to get some different angles with it. One thing I did notice, if this was like a regular gym with like the back and buys a little bit slower, where you have sets and reps, kind of like the beginning there, I had some deadlifts. I was able to move it around and get some different angles while I was in my rest period. But during the actual CrossFit workout itself, it made it a little bit tough to get those angles, because once you go most people have that high intensity, so they're not willing to stop. So you have a couple of options: either redo some of the reps to get the angles after, just to put together the video, or during like rest or in between the movements, you can move it, or you could have the app. One thing that I noticed though, I tried getting it set up onto the barbell with the small rig magic arm, and while I was doing that, it was 5-6 sets into deadlifts. So when I was doing that, I almost got some sweat that dripped on it, where that wouldn't be a big deal if this was the DJI Action Pro, but being that this is the Osmo Pocket 3, I would imagine if I got sweat on it or in it, it could cause some damage. So first impressions, I'm definitely going to get the DJI, the insurance or whatever it is, 1 year. You get a replacement of two times, and if you get the 2 year, then you could replace it up to 4 times within that 2 year period. Being that this is so flimsy, the tripod wasn't like a big base, so just moving it around, it could fall over. I would imagine any kind of fall could damage that gimbal. So definitely something to consider if you're going to get that. Highly recommend that. So I'll be doing that. I have 30 days to get that since I picked this up from Costco. You have 30 days from activation to get that insurance, that DJI protection plan. So far, this is good. As I was walking around in the gym, I didn't feel as, obnoxious walking around with this thing. It was pretty discreet. I'm able to turn it on, get some footage, and then set it up on the little tripod out of the way. You really can't even tell it's there. It's much different walking in with the large mirrorless camera, the Sony a7 IV, with the microphone on top. It just looks a little intimidating. I guess it looks more professional too, so people tend to stare a little bit more when you have the big bulky camera like that. This one, 2025, not a big deal to see people recording themselves with their phone or a small camera like this. So definitely helping out with the confidence there. And then with that confidence, I'm able to just put out some more content, turn it on, just start recording, and just getting comfortable with it. So cool. First impressions. I'm gonna go back and download all the footage, kind of check, see where the audio is at. From here, it looks like I'm peaking out, but it's hard to tell. Again, the settings right now, they're just all fully auto. Now I'm driving west, so right into the sunlight. That's why you have that harsh lighting. So it is what it is. Just get used to using it, and then I'll start upgrading to some filters and different things as I learn it.